Good morning, Michelle here on My Crazy Workout. I have a new video today. I figured after the break yesterday with Thanksgiving, I figured that I would do a workout because my husband has off so he can take care of the dog for me. So I did this at the gym the other day. If you don't have a BOSU, it's okay. You can use a box or a bench, or you can do it to the floor. It doesn't matter. You don't need to have a step to step up to, but it will make it more challenging if you do and you want to. So it's entirely up to you. So you're going to call it the challenging BOSU HIIT workout. And we are going to do, the first one will only be 4 exercises, but then we're going to do a 2-minute countdown. And so you're going to do the first part. After we're all done with the 3 rounds, we'll move into the 2-minute countdown, and we're going to do that twice before we move into the longer part of it. So we're going to march it out and warm it up because I'm freezing. As you can see, I don't have a tank on this morning because it is cold out here. I thought about long sleeves, but I thought, no, once I get moving, I'll probably get too hot. So I'm going to suck it up, march it wide, and we're going to go into toe tap. So you're going to tap right and left. Reach overhead, warm up the body. This is pretty much more lower body and cardio stuff today with some abs. I had done some regular upper body lifting, and then this was sort of like my cardio at the end when I was at the gym the one day. So you can break it up into parts if you want, or you can do some upper body stuff on a different day, and this can be your cardio leg day. Across the chest, sweep it over, turn that body. Obliques, you're getting the stretch across the lats, down the obliques. Engage the core. 4, 3. We're going to step together on 1 right here. Step together. Step together. Quads, let's warm up the quads. Pull down. There we go. Quick warm up. You can do a warm up like this, a dynamic warm up, or you could do jump rope or jog in place, whatever you want to do. I like to do this to hit all of the body parts that we're going to be doing today. Get the blood flowing through the muscles. 4, 3, we're going to do some hamstring curls on 1, and you're going to pull the arms back. Shoulders still a little tender. That's why I haven't been incorporating any push-ups or anything into my workouts. 4, 3, 2, we're going to heel tap to the front right here, heel tap. I think it was from Lacey as she got bigger, pulling on the leash. Plus, I tripped over her in the kitchen the one day when she was smaller. She didn't make any noise, and I literally fell over her, and I went to catch myself with my left arm, of course. So I put it down, and I think I jarred something in there. So between her pulling as I walk her and train her, and that, it hurts. So I've been babying it and hoping that it'll get better, that I don't have to go to the doctor. But like I said, that happened when she was a puppy, so it's been months. 4, 3, 2, it is getting better though. Knee lifts right here. Engage the core. 4, 3, 2, we're going to march in place. 1, right here, march in place. Shake out the hands. I've got kettlebells here because the one movement, I need to set my watch, sorry. The 2-minute countdown will have you using a kettlebell. So 4, 3, march it wide one more time. Plant the feet right here. Deep breath, inhale. And exhale. Go low, deep breath, inhale. And exhale. I was torn between the two that I should do last time. Inhale and exhale. We're going to do this one today because it's a cardio one and everybody probably indulged or is going to indulge over the weekend. So let's do a workout that's going to make you feel better if you do indulge a little bit, because there's nothing wrong with that. So you should be warmed up. I'm going to grab the BOSU ball. Like I said, you don't need it. I'll show you both ways. BOSU ball can go. I'm going to turn these so you don't want to step on the handles there. I'm going to put the timer down. You're going to stand on top and the right leg is going to go out to the side and you're going to do 3 pulses. Now if you want to put your band on you can, but this takes a lot of balance. We're doing it in a 10 and 50, so it's an interval countdown, and you're going to go 1, 2, 3, squat back, tap up. Now you can do it to the box, bench, whatever you have, a step, doesn't matter. And then you're going to switch to the other side, and then we're going to go to the floor to do the next move. So I will cue you on them. The breakdown will be below. As soon as the timer beeps again, we're going to start. One, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, squat low. Squeeze those glutes as you come up. You can hold a weight if you want. I can't cue and focus. 1, 2, 3, tap up. 1, 2, 3. I will do these at the school when I take Lacey up on the weekends and there's nobody there, no people there, no kids there, and she can get off the leash and run. And then I go to the curb, and in between her running around, I'll do crazy stuff like this where I'll squat and squeeze to stay warm because it's chilly out here, and just standing there watching her, it gets cold. So I don't usually carry my band up. Ready? When the beeper goes off, 1, 2, 3, squeeze and tap. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now, if you want to use weights for this, you can. I'll show you on the next round. Weight would come down, 3, curl and tap up. 1, 2, 3, tap up. 1, 2, 3, tap up. Tap that toe behind on the bench or on the BOSU. And Olivia, I know you're loving this because you got your new BOSU, you told me. It's pink, like my sandbag, huh? All right, on the floor. You're gonna do a reverse crossover pulse lunge 3 times to a wide squat. Your alternating feet. Squat. 1, 2, 3, squat. 1, 2, 3, squat. 1, 2, 3. If you want to make it harder, like I said, you can put the band around your legs. You can grab a kettlebell. Squat down. 1, 2, 3. Squat. 1, 2, 3. Down. But as you go into the next round, I didn't take a break on these. I rolled from each one into the next. V up on the BOSU ball. If you don't have the BOSU ball, you would do a V up on the floor. Okay, you're going back to the beginning. If you don't have a BOSU ball and you want to use a band, you can slip that band on. Sorry, feet are numb. Or on the BOSU ball, but you're 1, 2, 3, tap up. 1, 2, 3, tap back. Up and tap back. 1, 2, 3, but this is how it looks on the floor. Up, tap back and squeeze. You want to squeeze both butt cheeks, so the one you're standing up on and the one you're tapping behind. You'll get that nice crease in the side of the glute, that nice divot. Up. Other side. Can you feel it? Anna likes when I say, can you feel it? Can you feel it, Anna? 1, 2, 3, tap behind. 1, 2, 3, squeeze and tap behind. 1, 2, 3, squeeze and tap behind. Squeeze. I'll keep the band on for the last round and we'll use the BOSU ball, or you can use the bench. It doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3. I'll show you with the bench next. It's all the same. If you want to do that cross on the BOSU or on the bench, the reverse crossover lunge pulse, you're going to stand, you pulse down, 2, 3, and out. And then you go, it's hard on the ball, I won't lie. Squat, because you're stepping across. It's actually easier on the bench, and I can't talk and do this. Let's get back on track. Pulse, 2, 3, down. Pulse, 2, 3, down. Toes are out. Pulse, 2, 3. Knees stay wide. Don't let them buckle. If they start to buckle in, lose the band. 1, 2, 3. Go to a lighter band if you need to, or none at all. You should really feel this in the hips and the glutes. And we're going to V up on the BOSU. You can leave your band on, and you're gonna go V up. We have one more round after this. Okay, so if you don't have a BOSU and you have a bench, a box, you're gonna wanna turn it this way for these ones, for the off the side ones. Foot is close to the front, 3 squats, tap it behind. You can take the toe behind to the bench and let it hang off the back and squeeze and tap instead of tapping up, or you can cross it, but squeeze that outer glute and hip. Chest is lifted. 1, 2, 3. Up. 1, 2, 3. Up. 1, 2, 3. Tap. Tap. 1, 2, 3. Tap it up. We're gonna do the other side. Then you'll turn your bench if you want to use the bench, and you'll turn it lengthwise. 1, 2, 3, tap it over. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Squeeze those glutes as you bring that leg behind you. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Tap up. Okay, turn your bench if you're using the bench, or go to the floor. One, 2, 3 behind, squat out. 1, 2, 3, squat. 1, 2, 3, squat. 1, 2, 3, squat out. Cross back, 2, 3. It's a pulse back and then a wide squat. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Squat out. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Woo! V-ups. I don't want to snag my pants, so I have stuff on there to keep you from sliding. So hold on to your bench. V-ups. Woo! Good job. You're gonna have the kettlebell between your feet after the kettlebell swings. I brought the 20-pound out because I'm not sure. And you're gonna squat 2, 3, 4. You're leaving the kettlebell back there. 1 jump squat, and you're gonna stop, go back. 2, 3, and 4, okay? You can either take the kettlebell with you, or you can leave the kettlebell back there. It's entirely up to you. So, I'm gonna use my 35 for the kettlebell swings, but I might switch to the 20 for the squat walks. Bring the beeper over here, because the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do kettlebell swings. 15 of these. 1, 2, 3. Thrust those hips forward. 5, 6, 7, 10. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Leave that here. Grab that kettlebell, or the one you were using. We're gonna start as soon as I hit this. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4. Jump it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Deadlift. 1, 2, 3, 4, hold it, jump, squat. 1, 2, 3, 4, hold deadlift. 1, 2, 3, 4, hold it, jump squat. 1, 2, 3, 4, deadlift. Squeeze up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it, jump squat. Go back. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Deadlift. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jump squat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it, deadlift. Oh. Whew. Towel off, get a drink. We're gonna do that again. So if you need a drink, grab a drink. Not much of a break. We're gonna go into the kettlebell swings. If you don't have a band, it's okay. You don't need a band. Just take that band off if it gets to be too much. Lower the weight. 1, if you need to. 5 more. 5, 4, and 1. You can put that weight back there. Are you ready? As soon as I hit the timer, we're going. 4 side to side squat walks. Grab that kettlebell if you want. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Jump squat. Whew. Step back. 1, 2, 3, and a 4. If you want to, you can grab the big one and deadlift. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jump squat. And back. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can deadlift with either one. Squeeze the butt. Walk it. 1, sorry about that. 2, 3, 4. Jump squat. Walk back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Deadlift. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jump squat. And back. 1, 2, 3. Are you feeling it in the hips and the thighs? You should be. Can we do another one? 1, 2, 3, 4. Jump squat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Deadlift. Woo! The breakdown is below. I will go through them as we do them. The only one I'm going to show you that is different, and it's not the first one you're going to do, it's the second one. You're going to have your box You don't need your box, okay? You don't need it. You can do this on the floor. Right leg will be close to the bench, okay? You're gonna lunge back. You're gonna squat, side lift, and then back. Lunge, squat, side lift, back, squat. Okay? It's a 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right? If you don't have a bench, it's a 1, 2, out, down. All right? Same thing. So when the timer goes off on 50, it's 10 and 50. Right leg is first. Side lunge out. Toe tap and twist over the left. Now, if you have a BOSU, you can use that. It's not bad for me with my right arm leading. It's when I get to the left arm. So I have to use a weight that I know I can use for both arms. But if you can use that BOSU, and the band is really awesome. If you have a band, it gives you a little more resistance. All right, if you want to keep that weight, if you have a BOSU, it's the same thing as the bench. You stand with the right foot. Down, squat, lift, down. All right, bench out of the way. You're going left side. Twist over the right shoulder. Like you're picking something up and chucking it over your shoulder. Okay, bench, BOSU, whatever you have, inside leg, left leg. Okay, if you have the BOSU or on the floor, You are going to do a crunch over top of the BOSU. Take your arms out over your head. Engage the core. Press the lower back into the floor or into the BOSU as you crunch up. And then you're going to stay down here. Right leg is going to lift up. Left arm is going to go across. Either on the floor or on the BOSU. Over to the side. Neck is in line with the spine, all right? Your head and your neck. You don't want to be pulling with the head and the neck, and you don't want to be looking up behind your head at the back of the wall. Other side. So you don't want to be like this. You want to engage the upper part of the rectus abdominis, and then when you lift your leg, you engage the rest of it. Raise and twist. Engage the core. Up and twist, like you're bringing your right elbow to your left knee. You're going into a plie position, and you're going to squat and step together. Throw over. You can have the bands on for these too, if you want. I'll show you in the next round. Every move can be done with the band. You can use a heavier weight. You can use the BOSU. Plie, step together. Chuck it over the shoulder of the side you're stepping to. Woo! You're gonna hold down. You're gonna pulse. Oh no, I'm sorry, crawl position. And tap up. You can flip the ball over, and you can do it with the ball on the bottom. It's a little more unstable. I'll show you both ways. Or to the floor. And then either on the floor, on the BOSU, on the bench, whatever you want. Plank jacks. Make sure your stomach is engaged. Your stomach is tight, your core is engaged. Back is flat. Keep going. If you need to take a break, take a break. If jumping's too much, single toe taps. Woo. Battery sounds like it's dying. Probably doesn't like the cold weather either. Okay, we have 2 more rounds of that. Towel off, grab a drink. You can use, I showed you with the box. You can use the BOSU if you want. First one doesn't get a BOSU. I told you I'd show you with the bands. Go ahead and grab your band. Should be breathing hard. Weight or no weight, it doesn't matter. Right legs first. We're gonna side lunge out with the right leg. Tap down with the weight, toss it over the left shoulder. Okay? Side lunge, toss it over. Ready? We're gonna stand on the left side of the BOSU, the bench, or the floor. Whatever you have. Inside leg. Reverse lunge, squat, up and down. Left leg is next. Side lunge, chuck it over the right shoulder. Now, left leg is on the inside of the BOSU. You're on the right side. You're gonna lunge back with the left. Lunge back, squat, leg lift, and down. You can either lay over the BOSU or on the floor. Press that lower back into the floor. You won't crunch up as high. You can do a roll up if you're on the floor and the crunch isn't working for you. But if you take those feet out to where you press that lower back into the floor, keep it engaged the entire time. So you have to pelvic tilt and you have to contract all of the internal abdominal muscles as well. The transverse, you've got to hold them tight. They're inside, so don't release them. And then as you crunch up, you're contracting the rectus abdominis. Now, right leg is going to come up and you're going to twist. If it's too much to roll up, you can reach over. I didn't put my towel down so I can feel that it rubs on my tailbone, takes the skin off. So you can roll up and pull the knee in, straight leg, rolling up, or twist and raise. But you want to remember to engage. Keep the lower back pressed into the floor. If you need to roll up a towel and put it under your lower back so that it's there and you remember to press that back into that towel, go ahead and do that. So you would, this one probably isn't thick enough to do. You would roll it back here. It would go under your lower back and that would force you to engage and press. Keep that lower back on the floor, pressed in tight. When you reach over the head, reach over, stretch up. Reach it. Crawl position. No, wait, step touch. I missed it, didn't I? No, I didn't. Okay. Plie, step touch. I was right. Then we're gonna go to the crawl position. I'll show you on the floor. And for the final round, I'll flip the BOSU over, or maybe in between I'll flip it over. You can do it, whatever you have available to you. Plie, squat, step together, toss the weight. Okay, if you're on the floor, you want to be hands and knees Press into the toes. Engage the core, suck the stomach in. Tap back in and hover. If you want to, and you have the BOSU, this is one of Olivia's favorites. You can balance on the BOSU, hover, and tap. Last one, plank jacks. Now, you can have the BOSU on the ball. Engage the core, press out of the back. Back is flat. You should feel that in your arms as well. If you're engaging and holding your core and pressing through the arms and the shoulders and engaging that back, you should feel the entire arm, shoulders, chest tighten up. We have one more round. Then you get to go to abs and a cool down. Now, if you're a beginner, you don't have to do all 3 rounds. Fast forward to the next orange border and it'll take you into the bonus ab section. Or fast forward through that and it'll take you into the cool down. So it's entirely up to you where you want to go. But we're going to do it again. So I'm going to flip the BOSU back over. We're going to start with that on the floor with that side lunge. You want to go as low as you can with the side lunge. And if you want the band on, you can keep the band on. I'm sweating. Glad I didn't wear a long sleeve shirt. Just remember, tap, push your butt back. All right? Engage the core. Chest is lifted as you come down, and you'll feel that in the inner thigh of the left leg because it's straight. You'll push into the right glute and you'll feel it in the quadricep of the right leg as you tap up. And then when you didn't think you had enough on this side, we stay on this side for those right reverse lunges with the squat. Either to the floor, to a bench, or to the BOSU. Lunge back, squat, side leg lift. I forgot the shoulder raise, sorry. You know it by now. This is the 3rd round. Again, not rushing through this move. Lunge, squat, leg lift, squat. Lunge, control. You don't need a lot of weight. Focus on the muscles and not on the momentum. Think about pushing that butt back every time. Think about squeezing the glutes, the hamstrings when you lunge, hips and glutes when you squat. I talk too much. Okay, side lunge left. Lunge out, twist over. Press that booty back. Go low. Don't compromise the spine now. Chest is lifted. Down, chuck it over. Just throw it away. All right, we have that left leg on the BOSU. Lunge back with the left leg. Left leg, squat, leg lift. Down. Lunge back, up, lunge back, squat. You don't need the band on. My legs are starting to shake. Whew. You can either use the BOSU or you can go to the floor. I really like them in the floor when you have to focus on pressing that lower back into the floor. So, put that towel under there. You can either roll up or part way up. Keep your lower back pressed into the floor. Grab my dumbbell. Now, if this is too much on the head and the neck, take the hands behind the head and just hold it there. All right. You see, I modify them too. I'm not rolling up with this one. It actually feels better when I do it on the BOSU, on my tailbone, but I actually feel it more when I'm on the floor. And if this doesn't work for you, do something else. You know, cross that leg over, crunch over, side crunch. If that straight leg lift doesn't work, if it hurts your back, gonna do that left leg. Left leg is gonna come in and you're gonna reach. Maybe you just wanna go straight up and down and you don't wanna cross. It's entirely up to you. You can either twist and reach, Okay, step together with the plies. You're going to throw that weight over the shoulder of the side that you're stepping to. I know I could do some more weight with my biceps, but it's the shoulder, it's literally the outside part of the shoulder that starts to hurt. So I can feel a little bit of pain in my shoulder, so I'm not gonna go any higher than this weight. But if you would like to, you use what weight feels best for you. I'm on the mend, and I am not gonna push it. Okay, crawl position, because I know we have these and plank jacks, and they're killer on the shoulders without any weight. So, tap. All right, plank jacks are last. Third and final one. If you want to make it harder, if that's not hard enough, if you want to go even harder, third and final round. Whew, my arms are shaking. I hope yours are too. Sweat rolling down off me. You have a bench or a BOSU or something that you can balance your hands on. You're going to do a knee tuck with the stability ball. Okay, we're gonna go back and forth on them 3 times. If you don't have a BOSU or you don't want to balance on the BOSU, you can just do the knee tuck on the stability ball. If you don't have either of those, we got a 10-second countdown. You're gonna kick through. I guess I shouldn't have my stability ball off of, or the BOSU off. Crawl position, bear crawl position. Kick out and extend the leg. Okay. Stability ball, BOSU, or bench. you don't have a BOSU, I'll show you with the bench. Twist up. Okay, hands are on the bench. If you don't want to do roll-ups on the floor, you can do slow mountain climbers or plank knees. Are your arms shaking? They should be. These are like arms and abs. Last time. If the kick through is too much, hold and go to a plank. Bear, hold and go to a plank. Back in, bear crawl, and you hover. Otherwise, kick through. And you can also flip the bench or the BOSU over. Now, like I said, you can either do the ball. If you don't have the ball, you can do knee tucks in. Or you can come up onto the BOSU or onto the stability ball. And you're gonna roll in. Balance on the BOSU. These are the hardest of them all because you're balancing on the ball. So you have to make sure that your wrists are not bending back. You want the pressure in the hands, then tent the fingers. Chirp, this is chirping, it's dying. Okay, the next one's, remember that wadded up towel that I told you about? Come down onto the floor. If you have a towel, take your towel and roll it up so that it fits right under the back of your spine, right at your lumbar spine. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna hold for 40 seconds in this position. So put it right under your back. Walk your feet out. Engage. Pelvic tilt and keep the legs out. Turn the toes in. Bring the arms overhead and we're gonna hold in this position. It's like a hollow hold, but you're gonna knit the abdominal up. So a lot of people will start to raise and their back will arch off the floor. So let's start training our back to stay in the neutral spine position. And when it counts down, you're gonna go 40 on this. So when 40 hits, let's get the position, turn the toes in, press the lower back into that towel, raise the arms over the head. You can do it either way. If it's too much for the head and the neck, you can put your hands behind your head. Don't pull on your head. Just rest your head in your hands. Keep your elbows out. Feel it from the top of the abdominals to the top of the pelvis. Press that lower back into the floor. Roll your toes in. We're gonna make it a little bit harder after this timer goes off. You're gonna come back with the hands and you're gonna pulse 2, 3, 4. Then you're gonna walk the hands out and you're gonna hold. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Walk them in, pulse, 2, 3, 4. Walk them out and hold, 2, 3, 4. Walk them in, pulse, 2, 3, 4. Out, hold, 2, 3, 4. In, pulse, 2, 3, 4. Walk them out, 2, 3, 4. In, 2, 3, 4. Out. Whew. Release it. We're going to go back up and do it again. We have 2 more rounds of those. So engage the back. Press it into the towel. Raise the hands over your head, either way. If you want to, you can hold them up like this as well. But if you stretch them out, you'll start to train your head to stay in that neutral position. And you'll feel it. You know, that head goes out of that turtle shell the same way we do our yoga moves. So raise them up. It's not a high lift. It is about pressing the lower back into the floor, holding the toes in position, and concentrating on tightening from the top of the pelvis to the top of the ribs. Sorry about that. Woo, release. Are you ready? Bring it up. You're gonna go back with the hands, pulse, 2, 3, 4. Raise it out, hold, 2, 3, 4. Bring it in, pulse, 2, 3, 4. Roll your toes in, hold, 2, 3, 4. Bring it in, pulse, 2, 3, 4. Take it out and hold, 2, 3, 4. Bring it in, pulse, 2, 3, 4. Take it out, hold, 2, 3, 4. One more time. Shake out the legs. You're tightening those up and pressing that lower back into the floor. Hold it up. Your abs will start to shake when you do this. If your head and neck get tired, you can lower them down to the floor. Take that stress off the shoulders, and you'll still feel it. You have to make sure that you're pressing that lower back into the floor, into the towel, not the floor. With the towel there pushing into your back, it reminds you, hey, tighten me up. If you want to, raise the head and neck, keep it all in one position, one straight line, and then from here, release it, shake it out. Last time. You're gonna come up, and we're gonna take the hands behind the head, and you pulse, 2, 3, 4, out, and hold, 2, 3, 4. Bring them in, pulse, 2, 3, 4. Take them out, and hold, 2, 3, 4. Bring them in, pulse, 2, 3, 4. Take them out, and hold, 2, 3, 4. Bring them in, pulse. Now take them out and hold, 2, 3, 4. In, pulse, 2, 3, 4. Out and hold, 2, 3, 4. Woo! Okay. While we're down there, if you want to, you can keep that towel underneath your back if you need that for support. We've got, these are the last two before we do our hyperextensions and our glute lifts. So 10 and 40 on the clock. We're gonna do a bicycle crunch. So make sure that you press that lower back into the floor, or keep that towel there for a reminder. You're gonna twist and reach. Take the opposite elbow to the floor. Reach the opposite hand to the foot. Press out. Holding it here, you're gonna tap and kick. Tap your feet down, and then toes tap to the floor, heels tap in. Contract the abdominals if you want to. You can raise your head and your neck and your shoulders off the floor. If you have that towel under your back, it's reminding you that you want to tighten that lower back and press it into the floor. Woo! We got 2 more rounds of that. So feet are going to press out, right leg first, or left leg first. Reach the right foot out, then the left foot. Twist over. Reach up with that hand to the inside foot. Press the other foot out like you're closing the door with your foot. Press that lower back into the floor. Don't pull that knee into the chest. Reach the shoulder up and over. All right, are you ready? Press that lower back into the floor. You're gonna tap down and heels come up. Legs are bent. Feel this in the hips as well. Lower abdominals. Press that lower back into the floor. If you want to, you can raise the shoulders and the head and the neck off the floor and engage the abdominals from the entire rectus abdominis. Whew, 1 more round. Bring those legs up. Head and chest lift. Keep that knee facing the ceiling. Lift the opposite shoulder off the floor and come up to tap that inside foot. Don't pull it into you. Don't pull it in. You're reaching and pressing the other foot away. When you pull in, you're getting hip flexors right here. You're making them work. You want to press away and get the abdominals, okay? So don't pull those knees into you when you do your bicycles. Abs are tight. Toes down, heels up. Contract the abdominals. Feel them, poke them. Are they contracted? Are you pressing that lower back into the floor? Whew. All right. Hyperextensions and glute lift. 15 and 15. We got to open up the front of the body. So take your palms, face them down, and raise up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5 more. 5, 4, 1. Hands come down. 1. 7, 8, 15. Okay, arms come out. 1. You're not lifting with the arms. 8, 9, 11, 13, 14, 15. 1. 6. 9, 11, 15. Last time. You can do arms out wide, arms bent, and this will hit the middle of the back, as well as the lower back. 7, 9, 5 more. 5, 4, 2, and 1. 1. Eight, 12, 14, and 15. Roll off the ball. Let's go into that cool down. Little cat-cow here. So you're gonna pull the head forward, pull the tailbone back, soften the shoulders, exhale, round through the back. Inhale, pull through, and exhale. One more time, inhale, and exhale. Come back to a neutral spine. Walk the hands out into puppy pose. So the hips, the butt all stay lined up. The chest comes down towards the floor. Soften the shoulders. Feel the stretch through the back and the shoulders, through the chest. Looking through to the hands, you're gonna slide forward into Sphinx pose. Hands are straight out, elbows are at the chest. You're gonna not push up and round up. You're gonna pull the chest through, like you wanna pull your chest to meet your hands. Feel that stretch, feel that pull through the spine. Lower it down. And you're gonna bring the arms out to the side. You're gonna bring that right leg up. Keep it here, feel that stretch in the hip and the outer thigh. You're gonna bring that right leg back down, bend the legs, keeping the left arm bent. You're gonna roll over with those legs to the left side, look out over the right. Feel that stretch in the shoulder and the chest and the back. Release it, roll the legs back up, bring the hands close to the chest, pull through, Sphinx pose. Feel that pull through the spine and the abdominals. You're gonna roll back down, bring the arms out to a goal post position, pull that left leg up, press that hip into the, or press that thigh into the floor, feel that stretch in the hip and the glute on that left side. Like you wanna press that inner thigh down into the floor is what you're doing. So you don't just pull the leg up and let it hang there, it's an active stretch. So you have to think about, oh, I wanna push my inner thigh into the floor, and then you're gonna feel that stretch in the outer hip and the glute on that left side. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. While your arms are bent, bring the legs back in, bend the legs, and roll over to the right side with a bent arm position. Stretch out the shoulder, the chest, the back on that right side. Roll the legs back up, press into the hands, raise up into a wide hand cobra stretch. Shoulders are down, press through the chest, round down. Again, roll up, inhale, and exhale. Again, inhale, and exhale. Hands come into the chest, press into a plank, and press back into a downward facing dog. Press the heels into the floor, engage the core. You want to soften the shoulders, and you want to feel that stretch down the lats and the back. Raise the right leg. You're not going to lift it up so that you cock the hips open. You want to keep it straight. You're going to pull in, and the right foot goes to the outside of the right hand. Reach up and twist, pull through, pull that head through out of that turtle shell. You're going to lower down, drop that knee to the floor, grab a hold of that left foot, open up that chest and that shoulder on the right side. Reach back around, and you're going to come down into a lizard pose. Feel that stretch in the hips and the thighs. Pull that head out of the turtle shell. Remember, we're not tucking under. You want to flat back. You want to feel that stretch. Feel it pull the spine and lengthen the spine. And then you're going to keep your hands on the floor, and you're going to bring the legs back. Wide knee child pose. Take that right arm, cross it under the left. Now, don't roll over and face that left side. Keep that head where it is. Roll that head to the right. Look over that right shoulder, the one that's tucked under, and feel that stretch in the shoulder. And then roll back. Inhale, roll and look to the right. Exhale, back. One more time. Inhale, roll and look to the right. And exhale, back. Bring that right arm up. Tuck that left arm under. Same thing.
Reach that right arm out. You're gonna look over the right and inhale, or over the left, excuse me. Exhale and roll that forward, forehead back to the front position. Inhale and look over the left shoulder. Exhale back. Feel a nice stretch through the top and the side of the shoulder. Inhale, roll over and look at that, over that left. And exhale, roll back. Bring those arms back out. Bring those knees up. Press back into a downward facing dog. Walk out the feet if you need to. Make sure that you're pressing through the palms and the fingertips. Stretch out the back, soften the shoulders. Lift the left leg up. Again, you're not throwing that hip back. It's straight back. Stretch out the hamstring. You're going to pull forward with that leg. Left foot goes outside of the left arm. Reach up and twist. Pull through that turtle shell. Remember, you're not doing this. It's this. Open up that chest. Drop that right leg to the floor. Reach around. Stretch out that hamstring of that right leg. Feel that stretch in the shoulder and the chest. Release that left hand. Release the right foot. Don't slingshot it. Bring that left arm around. Come down into a lizard pose. Again, pulling out. The head is out of the turtle shell, not tucked up under the body. Plant the hands, pull the legs back into plank position. Go into an upward facing dog. Roll the shoulders back. Press back to a plank. Back up into a downward facing dog. You're gonna bend the knees. You're gonna hop the feet in, sit down onto the butt, and you're gonna take the feet and place them together and open up those thighs. Drop the knees down to the floor. You're gonna take the right leg out, left leg comes in, and you're gonna raise the left arm up and over. Now, you're not coming down like this, you're opening up. So open up. Now, turn front and drop down. Stretch out that back. We're gonna do a counter stretch with this. We're gonna walk in. Take the right hand to the left knee, take the left hand behind, press that elbow into the waist and twist and look over that left shoulder. Roll it back around. While you're here, take that right hand. Don't yank the head down. You're pulling the head. As you walk the left hand out, you want to pull the head up towards the right side. Don't tilt it down. You want to stretch in the left side of the neck and the shoulder. So, and if you want more of an opening, you walk that left arm back and feel that chest open. Don't yank the head down to the right. You want to pull on the forehead, pull it up. And release it. Roll that head and neck around, and then go the opposite way. And we're gonna take that right leg in, and the left leg comes out. You're gonna take that left arm to the right foot. Right arm is gonna go up and over. And remember, you're going over and looking up under that shoulder. You are not turning and bending in. Open it up, open up the chest and the shoulder. Then you're gonna turn, grab a hold of the foot or lower the hands to the feet. Stretch down, feel that stretch through the back. Come back up, hand goes, left hand goes up, right hand goes out. You're gonna walk that hand out, and if you wanna walk it back to open up that chest, but remember, don't pull on the head and the neck. Keep the head and the neck
in a straight neutral line with the spine. You don't want to tilt it down and put any strain on it. Pull out, and then if you want to open it up, and then release it. Bring that left arm across, bring that right hand back behind the butt, press that elbow into the floor. Release it, turn to the front, lower down onto the back. Take the legs and just windshield wiper your legs back and forth and loosen out those hips a little bit. We worked them hard today. One more time, to the right and to the left. And then we're gonna hold with the knees facing up. You're gonna drop the feet so that they're facing each other and the knees go to the floor. Take the arms overhead, goddess pose. Deep breath, inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Walk the arms in, grab a hold of the right leg and pull it in right past the chest up towards the shoulder. Take that right hand to the outside of the right leg. Pull down into a half happy baby. Now, when you do this, don't pull with the arm and contract the abdominals. Keep the arms straight, and then you want to tighten in the back. Press your back. Press the back of your arm into the floor and feel that stretch in the inner thigh as well as all through the back and the arms. So keep the arms straight. Tighten that back. We're going to cross that right leg over the left. Keep the left foot up. Now, raise up the heel of the right leg and feel that stretch right here in the outer thigh and the hip. Instead of just rolling over and feeling that stretch through feeling the pull through the waist, try and take the leg over, but don't release the tension on your upper body. Keep yourself facing up towards the ceiling. Then lift that right heel up and feel that stretch right here in the hamstring and the glute and the IT band. Cross that right leg over the left and pull in. Nice stretch. Release the right leg down, straight out, left leg comes up and over to the chest. From here, you're going to take that left arm and you're going to grab outside of the left foot. And you're going to contract the back. And you're going to pull that leg down by contracting the back and pushing it into the floor. So you'll feel a nice inner thigh stretch on that left leg. But you'll also feel a nice stretch in the left side with the back and the arm. Because you're not pulling in like this. You're keeping that arm straight and you're tightening the back. Now we're going to cross that left leg over the right, and again you're going towards the floor, but you're not going to release it so that you roll and look all the way over to the right. From here, you're going to lift that heel of the left foot and feel that stretch in the outer thigh, the glute, the hip, the hamstring of that left leg. So try and point the knee down while you lift the foot up. It can be a very small lift that you feel. Release it, cross the left leg over the right, grab behind the right leg and pull in. Stretch out the hip and the outer thigh on that left leg. You're going to grab a hold of your legs and you're going to roll 3 times. And on the 4th one, you're going to roll up to a standing position. Fold forward, let the hands
clasp at the elbows. If you want to, you can straighten out the legs, feel the stretch down the hamstrings. You're gonna plant the hands flat back. Deep breath. Inhale, exhale, fall forward, roll up one vertebrae at a time. Roll the shoulders back. Deep breath. Inhale and exhale. That was your workout for the day. If you like the video, please remember to thumbs up it. Don't forget, subscribe to my channel and share it with some friends. Have a great day.